Well, hello there. Good to see you again. I trust you've been doing well and that the festive season is treating you well. Um, you know, the fuzz bunnies, the Christmas trees, those who love decorating, whatever you're doing if you don't celebrate Christmas, I trust you're all doing well. That's what I'm saying. We welcome love, we welcome light into our channel, and may everybody that is under the sound of my voice um, receive direction, receive love, receive peace in whatever situation they may be going through at this moment. It is so because it is. Okay, so um, I just wanted to come and do a quick check-in. All right, is being asked to introspect, introspect, look into myself. So when you see me not showing my face around here, most of the times it's because I'm introspecting. I introspect a lot. I know. um, so some people call it the hermit, the hermit mode. So it's a time that you give yourself. You go on hermit. You go on hermit to heal, right? So you shut the world out, right? Uh, no TV, no news. I know so many people can't stay without watching the news. No news, no distractions. You and self, self. While I was in my hermit mode, I felt like I was being asked, who am I? And the question wasn't coming like I don't know, in a light sense, like who am I? It was in a deep sense, like if I don't know who am I, how do I expect other people to know me, kind of thing. And it was sort of like tying back to another lesson that I was being taught during the week of how I want the world to treat me, how I want the world to interact with me is how I interact with myself, right? Indlela engifuna ukuthi umhlaba okhulume nami ngakhona, indlela engifuna ukuthi abantu bakhulume nami ngakhona, indlela engikhuluma nami nga oh, okay, asizame futhi. Indlela engikhuluma nomhlaba ngakhona, indlela engikhuluma nabanye abantu ngakhona iveza indlela engikhuluma nami ngakhona. I think it came out better this time. I don't know what I was. Hey, wena. I am very determined to go back to speaking my African languages like properly. Like mina, even nengane yami, make sure ukuthi izoyazi African language that is proper or three more. Yeah. So I'm still. I sort of like feel Mina. That is, please note that this is just me, African fairy, right? By the way, this is Indonyamazi. This is Indonyamazi, and this is your African fairy. So, as the African fairy, I've made it a decision to learn my my Africanicity, to get into the roots of who I truly am, to understand myself, So I think they say when you set out an intention, the universe brings back the answers to you, right? You reflect, right? And this is exactly what I've been talking about, what I'm trying to say, that how you interact with your outside world is a reflection of how you interact with yourself. So because I have set an intention of understanding my Africanity, my culture, it's like, firstly, I have to know who I am. I have to know myself before I start understanding the African culture. I have to understand my tongue. I have to understand many things about myself before I take it out there. So one of the lessons was I should know myself before I love myself, before I start complaining about people not loving me, right? Because if I don't love myself, who do I expect to love me? Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense. Like, I was just being shown a mirror. I was being shown a mirror. Anyway, and then I don't know if you guys can hear me clearly because it's raining and I do not have my mic, right? But I hope you can hear me clearly. Okay. So it's raining in Africa, South Africa. Anyway, so I was being shown that mirror of, if I want people to respect me, I have to respect myself first. You know, if I want people to speak kindly to me, I have to speak kindly to myself. Like, the best person to practice on, if you want to be compassionate, if you want to work with people, if you want to have a good relationship with people in general, the best person to practice on is yourself. Nguwe. Umuntu okumele uma ufuna ukwazi omunye umuntu ngcono, umuntu okumele umazi kuqala, ozokukhombisa ukuba ube lobudlelwane obunjani nabanye abantu, ubudlelwane obubalulekileyo emhlabeni, okungaphezu kwabonke ubudlelwane enginabo nami, mina self. Ma ngingaba nobudlelwane, ngiyazi ukukhuluma nami ngesineke, kuzobangela ukuba nami ngikhona ukukhuluma kahle nabanye abantu, nabo bazoletha leyo energy back to me. And today, guys, the tongue is not tonguing. I don't know. What's happening? Hey, okay, fine. Sizoqhubeka ngesingisi ke. So if you want good relationships out there, the best person to practice on is self. Like, everybody is a mirror. I think I don't know, I posted a status that was saying that, but it was a quote that there is a one theory or theology or whatever it is that I read that totally transformed the way I view the world or the way I view life now. To think that the next person next to me is just a reflection of myself. We are all here. Like, think of yourself as alone in the world, and everybody else that you see is just a reflection of yourself. See yourself in the next person that you're going to look at, and then ask yourself, how do I want to talk to myself right now? This self that I'm looking at. I think what confuses us a lot is the appearances. This flesh, it's an obstruction, because that soul or that spirit that is in another person, that is you. That is you. That's the oneness. That is the oneness, right? So just challenge your mental capacity that the next person, lo muntu ozombona, ozohlangana naye, whether ngumntanakho or is your baba omncane or ngumalume or till operator or noma ngubani ozohlangana naye, mawumbhekile uzibone wena la, uzibheke ingqo emehlweni, uzibone wena mawukhuluma lento oyikhuluma emlonyeni, mayiphuma uzitshela ukuba ngikhuluma nami, then uzibone ukuthi do you like that thing, or mawusufika endlini uzibuze ukuba indlela engikhulume ngayo naloya muntu, kube omunye umuntu bekakhuluma nami ngaleyo ndlela, would I have liked it? Yabo? Mirror, the mirror effect. See yourself in other people. It makes life very easy for yourself, not for anybody else, for yourself, for me. So that's what I felt like I was being drawn. So the other thing that I also wanted to tie up with this issue is when you get to know yourself, right? Or when you always see somebody as a mirror, you then lose the value of trying to compete with the next person. Then you focus on yourself a lot more. Like that's when you start following your blueprint, because everybody that you're looking at is you. There's no need for you to think otherwise about yourself. So you become you here. And then you become you here, and then you do what you is supposed to do, right? And then when you is doing what you, or me is doing me, what is me is supposed to be doing, then I live in contentment. You live in contentment, right? Contentment is the highest level of, I think, for me, I would say maybe it could be like when you are content, I would say maybe you could be having some level of success, because to be in a place where you don't need anything that is outside yourself, that is contentment. That is not to need anything that is outside myself. I'm not saying that people should not need help. Please underline that. People, we are not islands. Like, the reason why you're even seeing yourself in that other person is because we should work together. It's one. We are all one. There is no separation. We are all just one, right? So when you are content, that oneness works together. So I was seeing something that was saying we're like cells in a body, even as we are one individual after the other. It's sort of like we are cells in a body, right? It's sort of like we are cells in a body where the other one is doing their own thing, other one doing their own thing, the other one doing their own thing, the other one doing their own thing, but that whole thing is working for one thing, which is my body, your body, right? So it is also like that with our individual me, individual you, individual that one, individual me, the other me that is not really the other me, that is my daughter, that is my uncle. We are all cells connecting to one creator, right? So I don't even know, guys, if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just throw this girl away. Just, you know what? You'll see her some other time when she's saying something that resonates with you. For now, if you understood or if you got something, I'm glad you did. But I hope when you're going on your holidays, mawusiya kuma-holidays, just khumbula ukuthi awufuni lutho. Yeah, that was the reason why kahle kahle I wanted to kutaz someone and kutaz myself. I know the pressure of the holidays where we put ourselves under pressure to perform or to provide things that we do not have, or where we want things that we do not have, and we siyazigama, we hammer ourselves to or some even get into debt because we are trying to live outside our means. Yeah, that is the word. That is the word. So yeah, I wanted to say, contentment, it helps not to live outside of your means so that you do not frustrate yourself. Simplicity is the best. Work with what you have. If you do not have it, it's still fine. Life goes on. You will wake up tomorrow. It will be a brand new day. If you are still alive, it's a brand new day to be a better version than you were yesterday. But don't hammer yourself out of contentment, and you live in an unhealthy mental state, physical state, spiritual state because of things that are beyond your control. Okay, so I trust that you are going to have a very content, self-satisfied, content holiday filled with love, filled with kindness, filled with real laughter. Let this holiday not be about any materialistic things that you cannot afford. Don't let anything that is not real inside. Let laughter connect us this holiday.